Question 1. Which of these statements is correct? B. In 1588 the English defeated a Spanish invasion fleet of ships. Elizabeth became one of the most popular monarchs in English history, particularly after 1588, when the English defeated the Spanish Armada, a large fleet of ships which had been sent by Spain to conquer England and restore Catholicism. Question 2. What was the Beveridge Report of 1942 about? A. Establishing a welfare state. It recommended that the government should find ways of fighting the 5 giant evils of want, disease, ignorance, squalor and idleness, and provided the basis of the modern welfare state. Question 3. The Northern Ireland Assembly was elected in 1999, suspended in 2002 and reinstated in which year? C. 2007. The Northern Ireland Assembly was elected in 1999 but suspended in 2002. It was not reinstated until 2007. Question 4. The first people lived in Britain during which period? D. The Stone Age. The first people to live in Britain were hunter-gatherers, in what we call the Stone Age. Question 5. In the 20th century, the UK became a world centre for which of the following sectors or industries? B. Finance. Deregulation saw a great increase in the role of the City of London as an international centre for investments, insurance and other financial services. Question 6. Is the statement below true or false? During the Industrial Revolution, canals were built to link factories to cities, towns and ports, particularly in the middle and north of England. True. Canals were built to link the factories to towns and cities and to the ports, particularly in the new industrial areas in the middle and north of England. Question 7. Is the statement below true or false? The language of the Iron Age was part of the Celtic language family. True. The language they spoke was part of the Celtic language family. Question 8. During the reign of Henry VII, what happened to the power of the nobility in England? D. It was reduced. After his victory in the Wars of the Roses, Henry VII wanted to make sure that England remained peaceful and that his position as king was secure. He deliberately strengthened the central administration of England and reduced the power of the nobles. Question 9. Is the statement below true or false? In 1688, Protestant leaders in England asked William of Orange to invade England and proclaim himself king? True. James II's elder daughter, Mary, was married to her cousin William of Orange, the Protestant ruler of the Netherlands. In 1688, important Protestants in England asked William to invade England and proclaim himself king. Question 10. Which two of the following are linked to football? A. Premier League, D. UEFA. Many of the best players in the world play in the Premier League. Many UK teams also compete in competitions such as the UEFA, Union of European Football Associations, Champions League, against other teams from Europe. Question 11. Which of these statements is correct? B. Andy Murray is the first British man to win a singles tennis title in a Grand Slam tournament since 1936. He is the first British man to win a singles title in a Grand Slam tournament since 1936. In the same year, he won Olympic gold and silver medals and was runner-up in the men's singles at Wimbledon. Question 12. What is the highest value note issued as British currency? C. £50. The currency in the UK is the pound sterling, symbol GBP. There are 100 pence in a pound. The denominations, values, of currency are coins, 1p, 2p, 5p, 10p, 20p, 50p, £1 and £2, notes, £5, £10, £20, £50. Question 13. Is the statement below true or false? In the UK, betting and gambling are illegal. False. You have to be 18 to go into betting shops or gambling clubs. Question 14. Around which structure in London is the Remembrance Day service usually held? B. The Cenotaph in Whitehall. People wear poppies, the red flower found on the battlefields of the First World War. At 11:00 a.m. there is a 2-minute silence and wreaths are laid at the Cenotaph in Whitehall, London. Question 15. Which of these statements is correct? A. The United Nations was set up after the Second World War. The UN was set up after the Second World War and aims to prevent war and promote international peace and security. Question 16. Which of these statements is correct? B. The small claims procedure is an informal way of helping people to settle minor disputes. The small claims procedure is an informal way of helping people to settle minor disputes without spending a lot of time and money using a lawyer. Question 17. How old do you need to be in order to stand for public office? B. 18. Most citizens of the UK, the Irish Republic or the Commonwealth aged 18 or over can stand for public office. Question 18. Which two of the following do you have to pay tax on? A. Income from property, savings, and dividends. B. Profits from self-employment. People in the UK have to pay tax on their income, which includes wages from paid employment, profits from self-employment, taxable benefits, pensions, income from property, savings, and dividends. Question 19. What is the title of the UK national anthem? B. God Save the Queen. God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen, God save the Queen. Question 20. How can you reduce your carbon footprint? D. Shop locally for products. A good way to support your local community is to shop for products locally where you can. This will help businesses and farmers in your area and in Britain. It will also reduce your carbon footprint, because the products you buy will not have had to travel as far. Question 21. Which of these statements is correct? B. There are few members of Parliament who do not represent any of the main political parties. There are a few MPs who do not represent any of the main political parties. Question 22. Is the statement below true or false? Pressure and lobby groups try to influence British government policy. True. Pressure and lobby groups are organizations which try to influence government policy. Question 23. Which of the following is not the job of the police? C. To prosecute someone for debt. The job of the police in the UK is to protect life and property, prevent disturbances, also known as keeping the peace, prevent and detect crime. Question 24. Is the statement below true or false? The Welsh Assembly has no power to make laws, but considerable control over public services. False. The Assembly has the power to make laws for Wales in 20 areas, including education and training, health and social services, economic development, housing.